So this morning, as we were going through, you took me through this process and about something that was picked up in childhood and how still it affects us. So one of the points that struck before the point where an idea was picked up about being fear of failure, fear of being wrong. We're talking about this point where did that fear possibly came from? And it was something to do with comparison. So can you speak a bit more about
Comparison
that? Yes.
between oneself and others.
Yes.
Yeah. One way of looking at all that happens to us is that the whole subplot of the human life is the quest to answer the question, who am I? And we go through successive layers and successive versions of answers to the question, who am I? One of the answers we have given ourselves is, who I am is how I'm different to others. I am special, we think. That's who I am. I'm the special one. I'm especially spiritual. I am marvelous. I'm special. And it's a kind of, if we really look at this I'm special, what we find is that it's the antidote to something that is on the other end. The shadow of it is, I'm not good enough, I'm broken, there's something wrong with me, I don't belong, I hope they don't find out. And what I'll do is I'll obfuscate that by being special. And maybe they'll think I'm special. But to be special, other people have to be less than you. Because by the very nature of special, we can't all be special. Otherwise, what value would being special have? So, it's very, very interesting to note that I speak to a lot of people, and another thing they all have in common is that pretty much everyone thinks they're special. It's incredible. They go, I am special, yeah, but it hasn't actually shown up yet. Only a few special people actually know that I'm special, but I am, and sooner or later it'll show up and everybody will know that I'm special. But it's a very perilous place to be. And you're not. You're simply not special. Get over it. Neither are you this broken one. You're not that either. Go look for it. You won't find it. Go look for your special. You won't find him either. It's all imagination. There's nobody broken. Go and look for the broken one. Rather than run from it, patch it up and avoid it, go and look for it. Call it into being. Come then, okay, broken one, okay. Come forward into consciousness and let's see ya. Okay, special one, come forward into consciousness. Come right here, right now, and reveal how special you are. Let's see. I call you both forth. Who comes? Do it. Who comes? What comes? Nothing. But unique you are. A raindrop falling, a leaf on the breeze, a snowflake falling, one time only, never again, never before. When you get that, people will love you for the fact that you're unique, because they'll sense that you're not competing with them. People who think they're special, especially spiritual people, are constantly competing. It's very, very tiring. I know because I've done it. So tiring to maintain I'm specially anything, but particularly I'm specially spiritual. And then you gather especially spiritual people around you and you enter into little conspiracies with them. Okay, I'll give you X amount of spiritual special credits if you'll give me a certain amount of spiritual special credits, because I'm like this and I've done that and I do this. Okay then, and there's a matrix of conspiratorial special credit matrix. It's nonsense. But unique is wonderful because you're not comparing yourself to anybody. You're fully happy with your own diamond. There's not ever going to be another one like it. That the way you see reality, the way that you feel the love, your touch, your laugh, how kindness shows up in you, that's unique. Absolutely unique. It's glory. That is what glory is. The uniqueness of each being's love, of each being's kindness, of each being's realization, of each being's appreciation of this life. So that there's a beautiful celebration of connectedness that comes when someone gets that they're unique. It encourages others to feel their uniqueness until you've got just a beautiful celebration happening. If you're being that I'm not good enough, then when you compare yourself to others, you'll always come out with the answer that they're better than me and consequently become more depressed. If who you're being is I'm really great, and you compare yourself to the same people, you'll come up with the answer that I'm better than them. So whoever you're being is what determines the answer you get. Because there isn't any way that anybody else is. So comparison isn't even valid because you're always looking through a particular kind of glasses. And that's what influences the result, the answer you give yourself when you make the comparison between yourself and others. It's just not worth even going there. But to look within and get, wow, this is your life. This is your trajectory. This is your time. This is your life drama. This is your chance. You sovereign being. Sovereign being. When you compare yourself to others, it's just like who you see them as, how you see them, is not even how they are. How you see anybody is given by who you're being that they are. They don't get themselves that way. Like, say if you go to a great master and you go, oh, Master G, you are just divine. You are like, wow, Is he getting himself that way? Or is he just thinking, God, I shouldn't have had that second cup of coffee? Right? Or you don't know how he's feeling. But it's projection that you're comparing yourself with. So comes a point where we're not looking for the answer to who am I in this sort of network of comparison. Or I'm better than that person, but not as good as that person. I want to be like that person. I want to be seen like that person. We're just not there looking for ourselves in that kind of identity as someone with X amount of qualities or certain type. We realize that isn't who we are. And we look something inside. And keep on letting it go. And keep on letting it go. Until we're happy just to be. Without any definition. and then go into that beingness and let that dissolve.